We do have Bruno Mars tickets. So he's kicking off the Romantic Tour next month. The second stop of the tour is right here at State Farm Stadium, April 14th and 15th. Two Valley Show. Special guest Leon Thomas, Anderson .Paak. We got your tickets. We need a contestant. We're going to play game 877-937-1047. Call us to play. I got to tell you something kind of cool. I'm watching season 2 of Ted on Peacock. It's hilarious. It's fantastic. I love Ted so much. I love the character. I just love it so much. But there was some technology or something so interesting that happened in the most recent episode. And then I read about it. I saw it, then I read about it. So there's an episode where the mom and dad get a job at Dunkin' Donuts. Now, this takes place in the late 80s, early 90s, right? Because it shows...
So like in Boston,
yeah.
Right?
And they get a job at Dunkin' Donuts, and President Clinton is going to stop by the donut shop. And so I'm thinking, as they're teasing, President Clinton's coming by. I'm sitting there thinking that they're going to have an actor that looks like President Clinton, or they're going to show or just have a voiceover or something, right? But when the scene comes, freaking President Clinton comes walking in. Like, it's President Clinton. And apparently they used, it was all AI.
Oh, really?
And it looks exactly like it's so weird to see. Now you can kind of tell that there's something a little, like they haven't mastered it all the way, but it's coming, you know? So this President Clinton comes walking in, AI, he's doing the political thing, shaking, and then there's a private moment, and President Clinton goes off. The guy drops F-bombs and says all these things and just goes, what you expect from Family Guy and Ted.
Yeah.
Right, but President Clinton goes off, and it's so, have you seen it, Kyle?
I haven't seen it, but I did see Seth MacFarlane's interview, and he was talking about making the choice. He's like, we tried all the things. We tried traditional CGI, we tried other stuff, but AI just felt like it was the most accurate and best for the show. And I'm surprised there aren't a bunch of actors up in arms about it.
I know. It's crazy. You don't need anybody else.
Oh, think about how far that's come in, like, maybe, 2 years? Because Star Wars...
Bill Clinton isn't mad about it. You know what I mean? Unless they somehow got his permission.
That'd be wild. That would make me like him even more.
When they try to CGI like a young Princess Leia in the Star Wars, you can tell it looks weird. It looks weird. Mm-hmm. But then you see this, and it's like you kind of just buy in.
Because the thing is, I saw President Clinton last week on the news when he was doing the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Mm. So he's really old looking. And this is President Clinton in 1991. Mm. So he doesn't look old, but he looks different because you're so used to seeing what he looked like last week. So it's like, but then you're like, oh yeah, that's what he looked like in the 90s. So anyway, it's really good. By the way, I highly recommend Ted, but don't watch it with kids. But it is freaking hilarious. I love that show so much. It made me think, I'm going to go back and watch the first Ted movie, and it makes me think that might be one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, Ted's amazing.
I love Ted so much. Okay, Bruno Mars. Good morning, Ziri.
Yes, hello.
Hello, I hope you are a Bruno Mars fan.
I am a Bruno Mars fan. I was calling all morning, so I am so excited.
Do you remember what movie Bruno Mars was in when he was a kid?
When he was a kid, no, but I know he was like a little Elvis impersonator.
Yeah, he was. And he was in a movie called Leaving Las Vegas, or it was Honeymoon in Vegas with Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was a little kid and he was in the movie. Okay, so good. You are a Bruno fan. Nick, what game are we going to play?
Good news is that this is loosely related to Bruno Mars today, guys. We're playing a game called Noise Machine. It came out yesterday. There's a petition online for Bruno Mars to play a live-action version of Powerline in a Goofy movie. Also came out yesterday that Donald Glover will be voicing Yoshi in the new Super Mario movie.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
we're going to do the animated voices of our generation. Sound good?
Fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play a clip. You just tell me what the character is.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to start with John Jay.
Wait.
Whoa.
So you're playing famous people that are in...
You just have to name the character that this movie's.
Okay.
That this is. Okay. Just name the character. Go ahead.
You are a toy!
Woody is correct. Good job. 1 point on the board for John J. Van Ness. Rich.
Ogres are like onions.
That's Shrek.
Yeah, that is Shrek. Good job. 2 for 2 already today, guys. Stiff competition. Peyton.
Listen, when I say I do, that means I do.
That's Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck?
Yeah.
That's incorrect. Anybody else?
That's either the Mad Hatter,
The pig.
Yes.
Okay. Mad Hatter.
or his little sidekick.
Can you play it again?
Listen, when I say I do, that means I do.
Jeez, I know it so well. I'm going to go with you, Kyle. I think you're right.
Okay. Not a right answer in the room. We're looking for Roger Rabbit.
Oh, Roger Rabbit.
Tough one.
From Who Framed Roger
I
Rabbit?
wonder if that's the same guy that
It's not because I know who the guy was from Roger Rabbit. It's not the same guy.
That's a comic. He's a little comedian. I forgot what his name is, though.
I don't know.
Maybe it was Roger.
Maybe.
Anyway, we'll move on. Kyle.
What? Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen, 3 for 4 today. The crew in the studio. We'll move on now to Ziri. Let's go.
Let it go. Let it go.
That is Elsa.
Elsa. Okay,
Good job, Ziri.
there we go. Wow. What a game heading into round 2. 1 point for John Jay, 1 point for Rich, 1 point for Kyle, 1 point for Ziri. Round 2 starts with John Jay.
Banana. Stuart? Macareno? Banana. Banana!
Minions?
Minions. All right, let's go. Here we go. Rich.
Because I'm Italian, right? It's Mario.
I was.
Was that Mario or
yeah,
Luigi?
Mario.
Mario.
It was
Hmm.
Marino. Yeah.
Today
Dan Marino.
is
It was
Super
Dan
Mario
Marino.
Day because it's March 10th. And
Oh,
when
yeah.
you spell it out, it looks like Mario.
Oh, yeah, I did that on purpose too. Good job, man. All right. Peyton.
If we listen to each
I like this song. That's Powerline from a Goofy movie.
It is Powerline from a Goofy movie.
Yeah,
Good
Peyton.
job.
I like your shirt today.
I had a clue just printed on my body.
Yeah, it's a nice Powerline jacket.
All right.
Out there.
1 point for Peyton in this game. Can't win. Just want to make sure you're
It's all
clear.
right. Thanks.
All right, Kyle.
Everybody, move your hair and feel united.
Yeah. That's the princess from Trolls.
Uh-huh.
What's her name? Princess Poppy.
Poppy. All right. Good job, Kyle. Ziri, if you could get this, you're going to go see Bruno Mars next month.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do the hot dog dance?
That is Mickey Mouse. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Also, you guys, I'm a huge fan of you guys, so this is a surreal moment. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for listening. Where are you from?
I'm from Nogales, but I live in Tucson.
Oh, well, thank you for listening and thanks for playing. What part of Nogales? Rio Rico?
No, Nogales, Arizona is a border town.
Yeah, I know. Rio Rico is right there. There's that area, Rio Rico. I went to elementary school in Nogales. I went to Lincoln.
Oh, awesome.
Where'd you go to elementary school?
Challenger.
Oh, very nice. And then I moved to Tucson. Then I moved back to Nogales. Moved to Tucson. Then I moved to Chandler. I am Arizona's morning show. All right, Ziri. Hold on a second, okay? Hold on. We're going to schedule those Bruno Mars tickets. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
So Bruno's kicking off the romantic tour next month. And we have tickets again tomorrow. Okay. Hold on. This is crazy. We're going to this war, or we're in this war in Iraq. Is it a war? Are they calling? I don't know what they call it.
Depends on who you are. Some say it's a conflict. Some call it a war.
Yeah. So I got a DM from a listener that listens to us over there in the Middle East, and she's trying to escape, trying to get out. And she was like, I could be your reporter, kind of like a very serious spring break bust. And I think she got out. Courtney, where are you right now?
Hi, I'm in Brussels at the moment. Just arrived yesterday.
So where were you, and what's been going on in your world over there in the Middle East?
Oh my gosh. So, first of all, I want to say I'm super excited to be on your show, and I've been listening to you forever. So yeah, I'm like fangirling right now. But
thank you.
Anyway, I lived in Doha, Qatar, for about 2.5 years now. So yeah, that's where I was, which if you look on a map, it's directly in the middle of the conflict / war, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I was hearing about like attacks on Qatar as early as this morning. So they're still launching missiles over there.
So when this starts happening,
Yes.
are you like? Do you go in panic mode? Do you go into packing mode? What do you do?
Oh my gosh. So not necessarily panic mode. Yes. Staying away from windows. We have the alarms going off on our phones constantly. The very scary, almost like, I don't know if you've lived in a tornado area in the States, but like that kind of sound going on your phone and just the alert, or even like an Amber Alert. So it's very scary. And then my husband, he'll go out on the balcony and just be looking, and I'm like, what are you doing? Get inside. Get away from the window. And he's like, oh, there it is. There it is. So, yeah.
He was watching bombs blow up buildings from the window?
Yeah, there's literal missiles. I could show videos if y'all wanted to see, but I send you some, but we could see them just going over us. Luckily, in Qatar, they have an amazing defense system, so we could see the interceptors going up and hitting the missiles that were coming down, and they managed to intercept almost all of them. And it's very, very, very safe there. It's just really scary because you can feel it, and the windows are shaking every time, too, so it's kind of nerve-wracking.
What you said you were living there for the last few years, but doing what?
Oh, so my husband, he used to be a pilot for Qatar Airways. I met him in Arizona actually about 11 years ago. He was a flight instructor there in Mesa. So anyway, he became a pilot for Qatar Airways, and he just resigned about a month ago to switch to a job in Luxembourg here near Brussels because he's Belgium. So we were planning to move anyway, and on the 28th, we were supposed to fly out of Doha, and then all of this happened. Actually, all of our luggage was checked. Everything was there. I had no carry-on emergency, like, underwear or anything. So for, like, 3 days, I had no underwear because all of our luggage was checked at the airport. It was very, first world problem, I guess, because there's bombs going off around us. So, yeah.
That is nuts, man. That is just so nuts. And meanwhile, you kept listening to the podcast on iHeartRadio.
Oh my gosh, I listen to y'all every freaking day. Every freaking day. And my husband, he I'll listen to in the morning, which is like the next day for that it aired because we're almost a whole day ahead of you. And I'll listen to you without my headphones sometimes, just from my my speaker from my phone. And my husband would get up and he's like, "Oh my God, put your headphones on! It's so annoying from that speaker. Turn it off."
He's the best.
Ouch!
Well, we have a different.
He's like, I don't care about who cheated on who or what the next date is. Whatever. It's so annoying.
That's got to be weird to have your home, your life, your world, and you're like, hey, you should get out of this country. It's not safe because there's bombs going off and you can see them. That's got to just trip you out like nothing else.
Yes, exactly. And there's a bunch of rumors going around, too, in the States and everything. And I don't want to say anything like political so people like hate on me, but still, Qatar is so safe. And I think the Qatari people were helping out everyone regardless of your nationality more than say the U.S. was, because we went to Saudi actually to get out. We took a car. We just hired a car. I'm part of this group that you find drivers, and we shared a ride to Saudi and got flight tickets from there to Istanbul and then Istanbul to Brussels. So we traveled like 29 hours to get out of there. It was crazy. Wow. But the Qatari people are helping everybody who's stranded there. They're helping people by paying their full hotel stay and all their food, everything like that. But it's funny enough, as soon as we got to Istanbul, I received an email from the U.S. consulate saying, we put you on a evacuation flight, blah, blah, blah. Your daughter's on it too. Oh, my daughter was here with me as well. But and I asked about my husband because he's not a U.S. citizen, but they said that they would put him on as well. But we were already out of there, so it was kind of like a week late.
Well, let me ask you this. So when you're going to the airport and you're in these cars and you're driving to Saudi, are there bombs flying over you guys? And you're like, like what we've seen in the movies, are you driving around rubble? Is there that kind of thing?
No. No, there's so many reels going on. I know it's like it's hard to know like how it really is here, but it's very nice actually, and it doesn't look like a war zone.
So what's it like? Is it like trying to leave a Cardinals game? You just bumper to bumper traffic, and that's it. It's like.
Yeah, it's normal, and actually the traffic wasn't as much because they're telling you not to be outside and stuff just for the debris falling. That's the biggest thing that is dangerous. Yeah, it's the debris.
So who's bombing Qatar?
Yeah, it's rare.
Who's bombing Qatar?
Iran. Yeah, Iran. Just because the largest U.S. military base is in Qatar, so that's why.
But have they bombed anything, or have we got all the bombs before, like the missiles? We get the missiles before they bomb the buildings.
No, they did hit the U.S. Base, I think once. I'm not sure exactly how many times, but it's not many details about that, but they did hit the U.S. base. They tried to hit the embassy, which is more in the city area. The U.S. base in Qatar is kind of far from the, like, civilian area. So, yeah, they intercepted most of them.
Okay, so now you're safe, and you're going to be living in Brussels or Luxembourg.
Yes, I am. But I have many friends still stuck there because, one, their passport doesn't allow them to get visas out as quickly. So I have a Filipino friend. She wanted me to tell you. It's a really funny story. She actually got stuck in Bahrain because of Bumble, because she met a guy on Bumble. And she got stuck there, but he was able to get out because he has a ASA visa. But he paid for her hotel, her food for however long she
but
needs
he left
until
her?
she gets the visa. Yes, so he left her there.
Wait a
He
minute.
got her an apartment.
Did he sleep with her? Did they sleep together?
Yes, probably, of course.
So they
Of
match on
course.
Bumble. She drives over to Istanbul, and she has a
Oh,
one night
to Bahrain.
to Bahrain,
To Bahrain.
because of Bumble has a one night stand with a guy. The bombs come, and she's stuck there.
But he can get out.
But he
Yes.
can get out.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's a second date update.
So he just
Why
leaves
did you want
her.
to call him again? He left me in Bahrain.
That is called
Wow.
what do they
I
call
told
that?
her. I
A
told
missile
her.
divorce.
Oh my gosh, she's listening now. And she's like, these are the guys that do second date update, right? I'm like, yeah, dude, you're like the best second date update.
That is 100%
Wow.
true.
That's
Dan,
insane.
Send us her number. We can call her, and let's try to call the guy.
Oh my gosh, she's the best. And she won't be as nervous. She actually does she's Filipino and she does this podcast thing here. She's very good at talking on the radio. I'm quite
So are you.
nervous
You're
at the
great.
moment, but-
But I want to talk to her,
Oh my God,
and
stop.
then maybe she gives us the guy's number. But what a nice guy, though.
He paid for the apartment.
He's like, I
Yeah,
gotta go. Sorry, we're bombing the city, but hey, here's a free apartment.
He's like, this is a nice place. Too bad
Man.
I can't stay.
What's he supposed to do? He's got the right credentials to
left her.
leave. He's got to go be with his wife and
Yeah.
kids.
What a good guy. What a great guy.
Wow.
I left a
Courtney.
DoorDash card for you. I am out.
Yeah, she's sending me updates all the time, every day. But yeah, you should
insane.
talk to her. I'll give you her number.
Okay. All right. Hold on line. We'll get a number. Dylan, can you get a number?
Yes.
Okay. Courtney, thank you.
Oh my
for-
gosh, but one
What?
more thing, John
Go
Jay,
ahead.
can
Go
I
ahead.
tell you?
Yeah.
Just because I've been listening to you for so freaking long, some coincidences that I'm like, wow, this is weird. And it has to do with signs. Like, my husband's a Virgo, just like you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Aries, just like Blake. And his birthday is September 21st, which I believe is your wedding anniversary.
It is. That is our wedding anniversary.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
That is
I always
weird.
thought that was so weird.
So your
And we
Kennedy
adopted
Lincoln
a love
thing.
pup from you. Yeah.
Oh, you got a puppy from us too. All right.
Yeah, 7 years ago, I think. So
You're
yeah,
in the
but
Middle
she's in the
East.
States.
You're in the Middle East. My wife is a middle child.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh my God! Wow, so weird.
You're in Brussels. I like Brussels sprouts.
Hey, Peyton went to Brussels.
Yeah.
Peyton went to
Yeah.
Brussels. We have that in common.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Courtney, you are awesome.
Yeah,
I'm so
so
glad you listened, and thanks for being our
Glad you're
live
safe.
reporter from the Middle East for Spring Break Bust.
Yeah. Anything else you need to know, just call me again. I'm free.
Okay, hold on a line.
I'm just a housewife now, so yeah.
Okay, hold on.